Welcome, Gemini. This is your weekly focus for the week of July the 22nd. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you for being here. Thank you for all the loving support you send me each and every day. Okay, let's get to the cards and see what they have to say for you, Gemini, for the week ahead. Now, our underlying energy is, look at this, the Two of Swords. Two of Swords is about decisions that we need to make, moves we need to make. This is a lot of internal things that we are going inside. So it's about going within. It's maybe looking at our shadow self. It's maybe making some decisions based on new revelations in our life. So we'll get a lot more information, but we are looking within for most of the answers this week. Most of the answers are within. We're not going to find them in the external world. We can still talk about things with people, absolutely. But at the end of the day, it's our decision. It's our choice on how we go forward, how we use our words, how we communicate, how we think. And there's a lot of emotion attached to this. So we're going to see what the other cards have to say about this. Our first card is the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is, it's about wanting to give up. It's about wanting to throw in the towel. It's about you're tired of whatever is going on in your life. It's just a steady, constant wheel that you're on. And you're tired of it and you want to get off, kind of thing. Absolutely. So we might find that, well, first of all, with this energy, don't throw in the towel, okay? When this card comes up, especially your first card here, it's really about, standing up strong, brushing yourself off, recommitting to yourself about your goals, your dreams, your desires. And when we do that, we realize that we have been sitting on the threshold of the door of abundance this whole time, that we were so very close to actually having things tip to our favor. And we were so ready to give up at that moment too. We see the door in front of us. Perhaps we'll knock on the door. Maybe we'll turn the doorknob. Maybe we'll walk through the door. But none of those things were possible with the mindset of quitting, of throwing in the towel, of enough is enough. This is a time where you really want to explore into learning new things, stepping into new arenas. We have the Lovers, so this is about embracing your passions, your desires. This could be love too. We'll definitely be looking at that. But wherever it is in your life, you are embracing. You are embracing the things that you have a passion for, great love for, an enthusiasm for. Whether that's a person or whether that is a new project or a task that you are doing, something that you are creating, something that you are stepping into. But this is about embracing it. This is about building the bond with it. Or them. And we have the Moon card. So yeah, it's definitely a week where we need to go within. Okay, maybe do some shadow work. You're not the only one getting that this week. Understanding how to go forward with a sense of freedom, a sense of liberation. So we don't want to try and trick people this week in order to get them to be open to our ideas, how we want to go. So I think we're really understanding this week where we feel pushed down, where we feel, uh, I get power struggles, I get conflicts, but I think it's how you're expressing them. The moon is our expression, our self-expression. So we could be looking at how we are expressing the things that we want in our life, the things that we need in our life, and understanding that there are other ways of going about doing that. Okay, so we want to be honest, we want to be open, we want to be fair during this week. And I think you can feel some strong changes bubbling under the surface for you, absolutely, with these cards. I think it has a lot to do with your relationship and your communication and what you do with each other, like the close bonds you have with your best friends, the people you hold dearest to your heart. It could be partnerships, it could be in the workplace, the community, it could be home and family, absolutely. But it's embracing the essence of the relationship, perhaps, or the essence of what you were trying to move forward in. Okay, we do have the door of abundance right there. Let's see what's overriding this energy, get more clarity. Four of Cups is really about understanding what there is to be grateful for in this moment in time. We look saddened here. We've turned away from our wisdom. There's a little owl sitting in that tree. So, our wisdom, maybe we're talking too much. Maybe we should listen more. Okay. Because the owl is very much about taking in two eyes or one mouth and two ears, so to speak. There's also a little deer way in the background. I don't know if you can see the little deer or not, but he's way there in the background. I can barely see him, so I don't think you're having much success in seeing him. But I want to pull the awareness to him because that is about luck and new beginnings and wishes fulfilled. So here is a cup. This is usually demonstrated as the hand of God holding this cup out to you with the new beginnings, with the new start. I think you need to have some appreciation for what you already have in your world before that's really going to come to light. Okay, so embrace the things that you already have in your world, not just looking for the new experiences or replacements for things that aren't working out, but really looking at what you need. So, in some aspects, you could have almost like an overconfidence here in what you want to do, not really realizing what you already have to work with. Okay, and that confidence in creating the new actually takes away from what you already have to work with, and it creates an imbalance. Does that make any sense to you? Clear as mud, you say? Okay. Supporting this energy is the Fool. Yeah, there's a brand new path here. My goodness, is there a brand new path here to embrace? Okay, to step into what you believe and what promoting your ideas, promoting your projects, promoting your what is behind that door of abundance for you, promoting those things, saying, I'm going forward in this way. I'm going to create this in my life. I'm going to have this in my life. And I already have certain things in my life, right? Because we're looking at the things that, even though we're embracing with enthusiasm the things that we love, until we really realize that we have so much more in our lives that we can actually love in the moment, that is what's going to raise your energy. That is what's going to raise your vitality to step into the new beginnings, the new start. This is all about the new start coming here. Do some shadow work with yourself. Understand how you, I keep going back to communication for some reason here with you. Understand what you think, how you think, understand how those words come out when you are trying to explain or get somebody to buy into something that you are saying, something that you are wanting them to say yes to. I would be very careful and very cautious of any but kind of manipulation under this energy, but I think there is going to be power struggles here. I think there is going to be some kind of conflict because of these two cards starting out the reading for us. Okay, but it could also be an internal conflict as well. When we go to work and career, look at this. We're so worried about things that aren't even going to manifest in our life. It's like our security blanket has been ripped off. We don't believe in ourselves enough, or we don't believe in our own voice. And this is a time to really step into the spotlight and embrace your talents, what you bring to the table. You know what? That card was not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be here. This is about walking into our world. I'm so sorry about this. So I'm reading that card. Well, I'm still reading it, I guess, in the same way. It's just not, it might not be work and career. It could be love and relationships. It could be your own well-being. Okay. But in some ways you come into this week feeling stripped of a security blanket, of a confidence, of a self-esteem that, you usually carry with grace. You wear with a grace. There's worries, there's concerns. Maybe you've just lost something that was very important to you, or you're fearing losing something that's important to you. Okay, take stock of what you truly have around you. Okay, there is a lot to be joyful about, and I don't think you have to worry so much about things being taken away from you as you go forward in the week. But this might have happened, over the weekend or something. Something has happened that's kind of changed your view, and you've kind of say, "Oh, I've had enough of this. I'm not doing it anymore. This is probably going to happen. That's probably going to happen. My world's blowing up. Forget it." But it's about embracing the core elements of what makes you you and where you want to go and where you want to transform as we go towards the end of the week. The Six of Pentacles, some kind of reward comes in here for you, something to tell you you can move forward, something as payback for the things that you have given of yourself, your heart, maybe in the community. There's something that draws you in. Also, it's about understanding the balance within the relationships. Okay, are you present within the relationship? Are you supportive within the relationship? What is the messages you try to convey within that relationship, and how does it come out? Are you is there a fluent flow to your words to express exactly what you want to say, or are you getting jumbled up in thinking one thing and then it comes out kind of sounding like a different thing completely? I think there's something about pulling in and really understanding where that disconnect is, because I think there is a disconnect this week between what you want to say and how you actually present it in the relation, even to yourself. Okay, even to yourself. Okay, work and career, the Two of Cups with the lovers here, the passion, which is a wonderful energy because this is about embracing new beginnings, new partnerships. You may meet somebody this week that you have one set of skills and they have another skill set, and you bring those skill sets together and you do some dynamic things. Maybe you get a new job or a new coworker comes in, and all of a sudden things are, there's new beginnings sprouting out all over the place. Could be a new project, absolutely, a new idea that you have. And still I kind of get that pushback kind of energy, but it's being true to your heart. Okay, so definitely new beginnings. I mean, we have the Fool here going this way. So the Fool is saying brand new path, passion, desire, and a new beginning starts because of that. A new partnership starts because of that. So it's aligning yourself with your passions, with your dreams, with your desires this week, and really understanding, embracing them. Okay. And then we understand that we do have some things here in our life for love and relationships. We have the Four of Swords. So it is about healing within the relationships. Maybe, you could be the person that likes to tell people that you love them rather than show people that you love them, or doing things for them to say that you love them. Or you might be somebody who does things for other people, and that's how you show it, and you're not using your words. So I get some where you can make these things more fluent in your life. You can express yourself better. I think this is a time when the more you go within this week. What do we got here? We got swords, we got pentacles. Have pentacles definitely, and a lot of swords. I don't really see an action here, so it's more about pulling it in this week, guys. It's more about understanding the path that you like. A new path will appear to you, okay, this week. Okay, so stop thinking that it's all for nothing and throw in the towel kind of energy. Get excited about what's coming this week. Do not sit there and worry about the what ifs of what can go wrong. But if you're going to do some worrying, worry about what if it gets great. Worry in that way. But somehow I get the sense of security or something has been pulled out from underneath you, and that maybe that doesn't resonate for all of you, but there's some kind of pullback here, some kind of energy, all on this side, all at the beginning of the week. But you see something, or you have an idea, but I really do believe that something pops in that says we can go this way. Now that could be in home and family, that could be in love and relationships, that could be in work and career. Absolutely. Okay, the new beginning, not sure where it will show up. I'm thinking more towards work and career only because we have the Two of Cups to harmonize with the passion, where this one is about taking care of ourselves, self-love, pampering ourselves. And I think you're struggling over some kind of decision here, and maybe the decision is within the relationship. Maybe you have been trying to make this amicable well, you know the word I'm trying to say, relationship into something more, and it's just not going anywhere. And even though that you have the passions and the desires, it's getting tiresome, you being the only one showing up for the relationship. Okay, so really think about that, because there could be a brand new path, there could be a brand new person coming in here. Okay, a brand new person. um a brand new person to, increase your knowledge of what you can create, what you can do. We do have pentacles here, so it is about our abundance, it is about our prosperity. Absolutely. So I think this week is a time to maybe meet new people, network yourself. Absolutely. I would be working on understanding why I say what I say when I say, for what reasons, what's driving that way of communicating. Maybe I'm not selling myself right, or I'm not selling my product right, or watch a couple of TED Talks or join Toastmasters or something like that. Maybe you're uncomfortable talking, that could be as well. But I really think in some way your voice might have been stifled, or you're having a lot of confrontations with the way you are trying to describe something, and you feel like you're going backwards and repeating yourself over and over again, trying to get people to understand, and you're not quite making it for some reason. And I think this is something that probably goes back into your, maybe your early teen years or something, when you tried to communicate something, and or what worked then doesn't work now. Could be those kinds of things. Let's pull one more card here. We got the Seven of Wands. So regardless of what happens here, by the end of the week, you definitely have your voice. You definitely say very strongly of where you want to go. You definitely are selling that idea or that new project to others fluently. So this is just a little bump in the road, but I really see that your energies are really gravitated towards making those decisions. And yes, emotional decisions, how you're going to get your message through, how you're going to get your thoughts across in the words so that they understand where you're coming from and what you need going forward. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.